Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. So today we're continuing with the ceiling in the dining room, and we've got about 5 bays left on that section of the ceiling, but we can't progress any more today because I've got to go to Brico and get some staples and some other materials. But in the meantime, you're going to do 2 bays, aren't you, Simon? And we'll be back from Brico by then so we can continue. I've also got a quote for the air conditioning units, which are heating as well. And there'll also be one in the hallway, so I need to pay for that later. Do payroll. They're happy. Yeah, not fun for me, but they're worth every penny. So let's go shopping, Alex. €500 later, we've got all the cable for Duncan to do the electrics, staples, fertilizer. Yeah, let's go back and crack on, Alex. Let's go back to work. Seatbelts. Put your seatbelt on, Alex. Oh, you got it on. Welcome back to the beautiful convent. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I just elbowed you.
Right, good morning ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to answer a question that a few of you have asked in the comments, or not ask, answer a question about why we put so many screws in some of the plasterboard. So the reason for it is these beams are not exactly parallel with each other, so some are higher, some are lower, where they've sagged over the years. And the reason being for why we put so many screws in, if I stick this, just this sample bit of ball, can you see how it rocks there? Now that's quite minimal, but sometimes the gap can be, you know, like this, from one side to the other. And if we was just to put a screw in there and try and push that up, it would just push the screw straight through the plasterboard. So what we're having to do is to work our way from where it's a solid point, and so it bends the plasterboard up. Because this doesn't exactly bend very easy. If it was damp it would bend fine, but where it's so dry, what it's doing, it'll just push the screw straight through. So that's why in some places you see quite a few screws. If they sit, you know, nice parallel with each other, it's not a problem. But when you get a, you know, a scenario where it's rocking, I hope the camera can pick that up. This is not too bad, but some are quite far out. So that's exactly why you see a lot more screws in. So we'll start here and then slowly bend the board up to meet the ceiling. So yeah, it's just to answer really some of your questions about why there's so many screws in there. If this had been a nice flat ceiling, wouldn't be a problem. We'd have them sort of every 6-8 inches apart and it would be fine. But where some of the places, like here, well, I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but can you see there's a bow there? So consequently, you know, we have to put a screw in there and then several in to bend the plasterboard. If we was just to put one straight in the end, it would just push it straight through the plasterboard. So I hope that answers some of your questions that you've been asking. And you can see there, I mean, there's quite a few there, but if you look where the bow is there, you know, so we've done all this to push that up and push that up. It's quite a few screws in there. I mean, if you look at the height between that beam and that beam, if I hold that level, you can see it's quite a way out. And if Alex pans down there at the beams, you'll see some sit down much lower than others. So from ground level, you know, when you look up, it all looks nice and flat, which is what we want, which we're trying to achieve. But up here, it's a different, you know, different scenario. So we're getting there, though, aren't we, mate?
Exactly.
You're doing a grand job, Yanis. So we've got some staples now. Billy's come back from Brico. We've got staples. We needed the staples to hold this up. It's really just to hold it up there because the battens when the battens placed against that and tighten down, it stays there anyway. But if you can imagine if it would be doing this, you know, we'd be trying to fight ourselves with the batten. So when the batten goes on there, it holds it there anyway. And then we just trim the bottom off and then we can put the plasterboard on, like so. So I hope that's a little bit of an explanation to what we're actually doing up here, why sometimes, you know, it looks like we haven't done a lot, but believe me, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of fiddly work. This is easier in some ways because we've got a lot to play with here, where some are really, you know, some are literally down to that. So by the time we put our batten on, we have to select a smaller batten. Otherwise, you know, our plasterboard will be right down level here. So we're trying to get it as even as we can all the way through, so that when it's finished and plastered and you look up, it looks, you know, like we did in the kitchen, the same as that. So that's where we're up to now.
Yes,
so
good work, some of.
we're going to do a bit more.
Yes.
Rabbiting on enough, have I? Come on then.
Come.
Let's get down and cut some plasterboard for you.
Yes. Okay.
Not sketchy at all, look at that. So what I'm currently doing, I haven't had time to do it, haven't had a lot of time to do anything really other than filming, is do some more wisteria cabling, not cabling, but you know what I mean, putting the wire up so it can grow. And it's gone completely mad. I'm pretty sure most of the plants are growing like 2 or 3 centimeters a day. So yeah, I'm gonna get up here, put some more wire up. The sun is shining, got my tool belt on. What more can you ask for? So, we need that. We definitely need water plugs.
Got to be careful what holes you put your fingers in, Billy. Make sure it's the right one. You don't want to get pricked.
What? What are you talking about? That sounds really dirty, Alex.
And in these pockets.
They're not holes, are they? They're pockets, yeah.
Sorry.
Put my fingers in what?
Your pouch.
What is that? Is that what it's for? Will it stay there? It's got one either side. Oh, that's clever, that is. Okay, I trust that. It's got really heavy all of a sudden. Let's go. Perfect. Yeah, starts here. Okay, I'm not happy with this one. I don't want to take it up too high. So I'm on this one now, and this one's gone a little bit mad. I don't want it to grow too high here, but I want it to grow left and right. So what I've done, I've actually cut the top off, and I'm not going to take it up any higher. And now it should put more of its energy into those two. And this one, this side, I want to grow it round and go over the gate, over the top of the gate. So it sort of dangles down a bit as you look in, if that makes any sense. And this one, I'll just keep it trimmed so it doesn't go any further to the end of the building, because I don't want them to go out of control. What I do need to do is buy a cherry picker, something that's not huge, maybe about 18 meters, something like that. And, you know, once a month, one day a month, you know, it's only one day of the month, I can just come and trim it, stop it from going mad. But yeah, it's going to look really nice in a few years when it flowers, hopefully. It just adds a little bit of charm to the building, because at the moment it's just bare stone. Yeah, this one's not that important, it's just so it can grow over the gate mainly and add a little bit of contrast to the stone. But they're more important on the facade of the actual main part of the convent. Yeah, it's going well though, they're growing really well, and most of the plants are in the sun, so they're really happy, they're thriving. I have done some research about wisteria and how to prune them as well. Maybe not with these.
Yeah, that's small one.
Yes. Yes, in the middle. Thank you, Alex. Oh, good.
How long?
Oh,
78?
77. 79. Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs.
Right, apparently that means good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, in French. It assures me it does, so well done, Yanis.
You're
So,
welcome, Sam.
we've managed to finish this side of the ceiling now, so that's a third done. What we're going to have to do now is clear all this up. We've got the plasterboards are fine there, that's why we stacked them all there, because we'd already done that bit of the ceiling, so they can stay there. We've got to move my bench, back one, into the next bay. And then move the saw, because the saw's going to be in the way now, so we're going to have to move the saw out of the way, probably maybe put it over this side, and then so we can get the scaffold in that section there. And then we'll continue work our way across and see how much more we can get done today. So, you ready, Yanis?
Yes.
You finished playing with the doggy?
Okay.
Okay, come on. Come on, let's have a clear up. Right. So we need to, right, I know what we do, Yanis.
You have idea?
Yeah.
You
We need,
are clever.
we need a piece of timber on here, and then we
Yes.
fix it, and then we put the board in there.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Put a nice.
Somewhere near, Jan, don't look perfect. Yeah, that's good enough.
Yes.
Okay, Jan, you want to come up with my pencil?
Yes.
Phil has brought an empty trailer, haven't you, Phil?
I have an empty trailer because I would like to fill it with things I may borrow for a small gathering at my house this weekend.
Sounds interesting. Am I invited?
I don't even know if I'm invited, to be honest.
I was hoping you'd brought me something.
I have an empty trailer.
So you want to borrow all of the tables and chairs?
Yes, please.
You know they're normally for a wedding.
Yeah,
Are you hosting a wedding?
I am not having another wedding for a while.
Not another third wedding? Let's load them up. So we bought all of these tables and chairs for when we were doing weddings at the chateau, but we hated doing weddings. We had a few bridezillas. Yes, never again.
I've had one wedding at my chateau.
Your own wedding.
Yes.
Let's not go there.
Nope.
Let's load the table and chairs up.
Yes. Let's just do that.
Do you want the tables as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
How many guests are you having?
180 apparently.
Well, I reckon there's probably 110 here, but we might find another 20 spread out.
There you
Depends
go.
how many you need.
Whatever will fit in the trailer.
Okay.
So it's the best thing to do.
All of them then. It's a big trailer.
Alright. What's that trolley thing we do?
You can just... Is there brakes? I think the brakes are on, but it does move. Oh, there, the brakes are on, look. There we go. Look at that. That might need just sliding that way a little bit, but it will go out.
Just everything's in the way. What's this anyway? Is this important?
No.
Right. Because I'm not going to be particularly careful with manhandling it. Oh, my back. Oh, ow. No, Billy, it won't even go. Can't know. So we'll just knot them there. We'll take them out one by one. Because we're not going to get that past there without moving more stuff.
We'll manage it.
We'll just take them out one by one. Put them all that way because then I can strap to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll strap the chairs in after. So
Rolling, roll hard. It's like a big wagon wheel, isn't it? Do you know Gwen's going to come to the party this weekend, Phil, and be like, I recognise them tables and chairs. And I'll be like, no, they are your tables and chairs, Gwen.
have you not told her? Am I going to be in trouble?
Yeah. You're always in trouble, aren't you?
I know. Why don't you two stay in there and get those in place and we'll just roll. Yeah, okay.
They have got rubber. They are designed for rolling.
Just keep rolling.
You can put them there if you want, Yanis. Good man. Are you ever gonna get married, Yanis?
Yes.
At the chateau?
Attention.
The chateau, yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. We can use these chairs and tables, can't we?
Chairs, table.
Don't do it, Yanis. It all goes wrong.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you got to find a girlfriend.
Yeah.
A serious girlfriend.
It's a bit wider than I was remembering.
Bye, Phil.
See you later, mate.
See ya.
So thank you everyone for watching this video today. I thought I'd just check the tablet that we put yesterday, and there's one recording, but it's at 4:19. Is that today? Was that literally 2 minutes ago when we arrived here? Because it couldn't have been yesterday, because that's got a 2-hour timing delay, and we'd left just after that, so it couldn't have recorded. So yeah.
There might be a problem with it, perhaps. You take it.
It's literally us arriving now, I think. I don't know. We were here, so it's us. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, no mysteries, unfortunately, today, everyone. But what I'll do is we'll do that later in the week, maybe Friday, tomorrow, or something like that, and we'll put it somewhere else. You suggested the Mother Superior's room, Alex.
Yeah, I don't think we put it in there.
No, we haven't, no. So we'll put it in there, and if it catches anything, it catches. Doesn't, it doesn't. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you all tomorrow.